I'm Gabby and welcome to the second video of my gardening series. So I have a few things planned for this video. To start with, I want to give you an update on the seedlings that we did in the first video, which were the hot pepper seedlings. So they grew up very well. I'm actually quite impressed. So it's been 2 weeks now that they have been growing. And look at that. It's literally a plant. So within only 2 weeks, they have really grown into these beautiful little plants. So here, this looks like I planted 4 seeds instead of the 3 that I remember planting. And we have some more right here. So the seeds are doing very well. They are constantly on the heating mat that I have purchased. So I do think that helped a lot with the growth of the seeds and why it was so quick. And now because I have a full plant as well, I have removed the dome that I had created to have this greenhouse effect. So usually you keep the dome on until your seed has sprouted. I think that would be the word that I use. So it's been now a few days that I have removed the dome and now the seeds are just happily growing. The hot peppers are doing great and they will keep on growing like this for a few more weeks still. But yeah, the progress is I'm super impressed and I really think the heating mat is for a lot. So I can't wait to see how it's gonna affect the other seedlings that I'm gonna do. Hey guys, so we are clearly a different day as I'm filming this. I just wanna take a moment in this video to show you some plants that I got. So since I filmed the first and the last part of this video, I went shopping and I got some fresh new plants for the spring. So I just wanted to do a quick plant haul before I tell you all about plant propagation. So let me show you the plants that I got. First one, a money tree. This is a classic, right? Most plant lover will know this plant. I like to think it will bring me prosperity and money. Probably not. It actually costs me money, but I think it's a great addition to my plant collection. And I was looking for like a taller plant to put in my bedroom, so I think this one is going to be perfect. Second plant, another classic that I didn't have in my plant collection, a photos. Right? This is also a classic, so easy to take care of. And what are great about the photos is that they will grow down. So they are usually hang, which is why this one came even ready to be hung. I'm so happy about this one. It's pretty big already, which is rare to find plants that are already this big. So super excited to add this to my collection and I can't wait to see it grow too. So photos. Beautiful. A photos doré, so a gold photos, because there's many types of photos. This one, so cute. So this is a Ficus lirata bambino. This is part of the fig tree family, so it does look like a fig tree already. So I'm very excited. I know fig trees, they're beautiful plants. You can usually find them and they're like very massive. This is a bambino type, so I don't know if it will become as big, but I don't mind really. I think it's just so cute. So I'm super excited to let it grow and it's already, like this is a baby leaf that has grown just in the past few days and there's more coming, so it looks super healthy. Just love it. Okay, next one we have this. Okay, this is a hard name to pronounce. Dieffenbachia Camille. Hopefully I said this right. I think this is also like it's a very popular plant that is easy to take care of. It is very beautiful because you have the center of the leaf that is more white, light green, and then the darker green around. So I think this will also look good in my collection and it seems pretty easy to take care of since it doesn't need direct sunlight. It can have some shadow, it can be in a shadow place. So there we go. I'm just gonna call it Camille. There you go. I feel like that's easier to say. And finally, the last plant I got. This was the first time I was seeing a plant like this, so I just couldn't resist.
ta-da! We have this Peperomia frost. So this is part of the Peperomia family. It is, you can see maybe the resemblance, but it's called frost because it's more like it has like some gray undertones to it. So I found it so beautiful, and it has other things growing through it. I just thought it's so pretty, and the stems are like, it has this red color, like gorgeous. So I got it. I just thought it was pretty. All right, so now you've seen all the new plants that I got. Now the challenge is where to put them. So let me show you some places in my apartment where I put my plants, and then in the comments down below, I'm gonna need your help for you to let me know where you think they should go. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so most of my plants are either on this table, or I have as well above the fireplace. I also have a little bit of space over here and some over here, but this is really the main area where I will put plants, since this is where all the good light is coming from. So now I want your advice if I should do like a shelving situation maybe here, or do we want to hang some from the ceiling that would go down like this? Maybe. Do we want to take care of this space and put some plants like to go with this one? Really, let me know in the comments down below what you think is the best. And then in the upcoming video, I will give you an update of where all my plants are living. All right, the haul is complete. I've shown you my plants and my projects of finding them a new home. So now back to the rest of the video and propagating some of my other plants.
Okay, so the last thing I want to do for this video is I want to try something I have actually never done before. I want to try to propagate some of my plants. So I have two plants that have been growing very nicely, and they could actually use a trim. So I have this one here, which is called, I believe, a spiderwort in English, a misère argentée in French. So as you can see, it's been super happy, growing a lot. So we can definitely trim this one. And then the next one is, I believe it is commonly called a Hoya. So this one has also been growing nicely and could definitely use a trim. What inspired me to propagate for today? Well, first of all, it is spring, so I feel like it's a good time to trim your plants and try to start propagating them. And also I have my friend Gabby. Yes, I have a friend that is also named Gabby that gave me this for my birthday. So it's like these 3 very small vase, and I just felt like they are the perfect size for propagating. So this is what I'm gonna use them for. So I have 2 plants and 3 vase. So I'm probably gonna do this one twice because I have so many of the branches. Or maybe this one. What do you think? Do we have a preference? I don't know. I'll think on it as I cut them. So yeah, we have 3 vase, 2 plants. So this is the first time I'm doing this. I have watched a few videos. One thing you want to make sure of before propagating is you want to make sure that your plants can be propagated using a certain method. So I'm going to use a water method right now. So I don't put them in soil. I only put them in water. But I don't think that works for every plant because I have a jade tree that I was looking into propagating, but you need to do it in soil. It doesn't seem to be working directly in water because it's a succulent. So this is just something to check before you propagate. So we're gonna try it together, and we'll see in the next few episodes of these gardening series how they grow. So let's start cutting. Okay, so let's start with the Hoya. There we go. So what you wanna do is you wanna try cutting at a node where you have leaves starting. So this is a node, for example. And then we're gonna cut the branch again. So I quite like this one because it has 2 places that I can use to propagate. So I have this bit, and then I can also use this bit here. So what you want to do is you want to take the end of a node, and this is the part, this part right here that's going to go in water. Same thing for this part right here. So I think that this one is very nice. So let's go ahead and cut it. Perfect. So I have my branch here, and then just this bit here is just gonna grow back again. And now let's look at this misère argentée. Similar here, we're gonna try to find a node where we can cut and then this node is going to be put in water again. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use this branch here, and then I'm going to cut at about this node here because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 other nodes that it can grow from. So let's cut it right above this leaf here, so right here. There we go. And then from there, what we're going to do in just a minute is that we're going to remove the leaves that are at the bottom, and we're just going to keep the top one. So I have my beautiful branch here. All right, so I have made more space. So now we have a fresh and empty space to start our propagation. So since I have 2 branches of the spiderwort, let's try, we're going to do 2 of this one and then 1 of this one in this little container. So 2 different plants, so that's important, 2 different techniques. So make sure that you research each propagation technique for your specific plant that you want. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this long stem. So I'm gonna cut this stem here. Also always make sure that your scissors are clean so you don't propagate any bacteria. There we go. So technically here I could use these 2 branches to propagate like this. But for now I'm just gonna use this one since I quite like it with the 2 tops. And then for this one, we have 2 of them. So for this type of plant, you want to remove the leaves that are at the bottom. Perfect. So now you have a beautiful leaf like this, and it's going to be able to grow roots at each node. So 1, 2, 3, 4 places will be able to grow roots. Now I might have to even trim it a little bit because it may not fit all in here. This is exactly what's happening. So let's just maybe try the first node. I think this is fine. So we'll try it this way. So we'll have this node probably won't be in water, right? So this one here probably won't be in water, but at least these 2 here can be in water and start growing some roots. And now let's try to do the same with this one. You know what, actually, just because this one was cut at the top and the bottom, I'm not feeling super sure about this one. So change of plans, guys. Woo, we're changing everything. We're just gonna do 2 of the Hoya instead. So this one, yeah, I feel like this stem is like perfect. So we're gonna put this in water as well. So yeah, of course, right now there is no water. I can see that too. So I'm just gonna go fill up my water jug and come and fill these up with water. Awesome, so now they are all filled with water. I feel like just this is really pretty and I kind of wish they would stay like this, but hopefully they will not. So what we are gonna do is for the next few weeks, we need to be patient and wait to see how this is gonna turn out. And then I'll probably notice the water level go down every day as these plants drink the water. So I'm gonna top it off every day just to make sure it's always full. And then I'm gonna make sure to change the full water at least once a week. So we give these new plants fresh water with oxygen in it, which is what they really need to grow. But here we are, and now comes the hardest part, which is to wait. All right, guys, this is it for this video. I have the sun shining in my face right now and I quite like it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can see the progress of these propagating plants and of my seedlings, and we're gonna see what they look like in the next episode. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.